southwest of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, it's that time of the year. A little bit more urgency. The calendar page turns to November. We kind of know who the good teams are. The midpoint of the NFL season, always a great time to take a step back and look ahead to what's down the road for us.
Yeah, no doubt. And I always felt, even as a player, that you never really knew how good you were as a team or how good everyone else around the league was until you kind of got to this point in the year. November, December football. That's really where teams separate themselves from the pack, and that's where playoff pictures start to unravel. That's where there's a little bit more clarity between the haves and the have-nots. And this is when NFL football gets fun. Holidays are coming. Playoff pictures are unfolding. Is a blast.
Go play action. It's Prescott. That's caught. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A huge play right off the bat. 39 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. That's just a big-time play.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. From the shotgun, it's Dak. It's into the hands of Pickens once again. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Here's a 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. He'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Again, Prescott to the air. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it's going to be 4th down. Throw again, Dak. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. It is 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. To return, it is Turpin. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Here's Dak Prescott, and the Cowboy offense set to go again. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop. 3rd, they need 8. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
Mike, I can tell you firsthand, when you take the field on your opponent's side of the 50, there's a lot of optimism and hope that this is going to be a touchdown scoring drive. So nice job here by the defense, holding strong and defending this short field.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will take a 3-0 lead. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up second down.
10 more yards. Javon on the tackle. 10 yards on the pickup.
On play action. Here's Dak. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down. They'll try to run for it with Williams. And he will have a Cowboys first down. Able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Dak to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
On the play fake, Dak. The second down throw is incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will take a 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Giants offense ready for their second possession. They'll start out first down and 10. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. In motion, it's Robinson. Back to throw. He's got his man, Wan'Dale Robinson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. On third down, they'll set up to throw. This one down the field, but it'll wind up incomplete. Wan'Dale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And it's going to lead to fourth down. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Cowboys offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. He got it to Mingo. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. That one taken in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. His 4th TD grab of the season. Greg, offensive coordinator's script the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive. They've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, they continue to build on this lead here early. It's going to be a long day for this defense.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. Cowboys are out to a 10-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They've had it twice and they've punted twice, still seeking that first down of the game as they begin this 3rd drive. He'll get this out to the left flat. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. From the 31, here is 2nd and 3. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. Now it's Tracy looking to run. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. This is 3rd and 6. He'll drop to throw. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Here's Jamie Gillen on now as he's on to punt for the Giants. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Drive begins with a run by Williams. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up. Now it's Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Dak wisely hits the deck at the end, but he slides after picking up the 1st down.
anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the first down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
From the 46, here's second down and 6. Prescott now. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big connection from Dak to CD. 41 yards. Here comes the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Giants offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They find themselves down 13-0 here. As they try to get things started offensively, it's 1st and 10. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. In motion, it's Robinson. They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on 1st down. He did a nice job skipping away from one tackle, then going forward, gain of 5. It'll be 2nd down. He'll look to throw. He'll look underneath here for Tracy. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. It's the quarterback with the sneak, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. 3rd and long. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better. Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Giants offense about ready to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Johnson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. To the air now on 1st and 10. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. They'll look to throw. That is incomplete, taking the shot there as we reach the 2-minute warning. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Got a man, it's Rocket. They get 15 on that game. That's good for a Giants 1st down. They'll look to throw again. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass. And he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. No move for the field goal. They'll throw out of the gun. That's taken in. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. But it works out as they convert on 4th down. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That is caught side of the end zone. Tyler Lockett, touchdown, New York. His 6th touchdown now for the season. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds. Touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense going to take over here in the last minute of this 1st half. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive. On 1st and 10. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. 2nd down. Prescott. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Now a 3rd and 2. Pistol now for Prescott. And the Cowboys first down. It's a gain of 6 on 3rd and 2. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And a big return. He's finally tackled right near midfield. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. The Chargers at home to take on the Rams in the Battle of Los Angeles. And it's the Chargers defense that comes up with the big play here. This in the late stages, game on the line, they force the turnover, and it's celebration time. The Chargers get back to 500. They move to 4-4 with this victory. From there, it's down to the Big Easy in New Orleans. We'll check in on the Saints as they host the Cincinnati Bengals. And this is T. Higgins. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. 77 yards for the touchdown. The Bengals close out the first half of the season with a victory as they move to 6-3 on the year. Lastly, got one more to show you here. And this is Jared Goff. On target with that one, he had 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Lions finish off the first half of the season with a victory to move them to 5-4 on the season. A look now at the rest of the scores around the NFL as we reach the halfway point of the regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Moving outside the pocket. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Third down, 3 to go. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll swing this out wide to Tracy. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Giants. On the ground, here's Tracy. And that'll be a pickup of 3. It is 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Back to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. The Giants sending out their punter. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. Here's Dak to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. They run over center with Williams. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. This one, fielded out beyond the 25. The Giants offense starting to trot out for this next possession. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. Throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. And that is incomplete. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there. And that'll set up 4th down. Good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. A give, and here comes Williams. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. 8
yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Prescott. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down and 2.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Now, Prescott goes down to his left. Dak wisely hits the deck at the end, but he slides after picking up the 1st down.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10.
He'll try the right side with Williams. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Forced out wide. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Throwing is Prescott. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot, and now it is 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys add on to their lead. Back out is Brandon Aubrey. They had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense would take the field. The Giants offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with first down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Lockett on the slant. He's got it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. They'll look to throw here on first down. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. He'll look to throw. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in, and that'll go down as an incompletion. Third and a long way to go. They'll look to throw. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. The Giants sending out their punter. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped it before he can get a return going. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 5. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. A big play there on second down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. To throw is Prescott. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. To throw is Dak. That's complete left side to Pickens. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. He'll drop to throw. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing now on first and 10. This one is caught by Robinson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a second and 6. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. In motion, it's Robinson. They'll run with Tracy. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. Here's a 2nd and 12. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A carry here for Tracy. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Going to try to pick up the 1st down with his own read. A gain of 10. Move the sticks again. Another 1st down. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. They'll run, and this is Cam Scatterboo. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7. 3rd and inches. They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. So here comes Brandon McManus in a pressure situation. This to get back to a 1-possession game. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score. So the field goal makes it a 1-score game here in the 4th quarter as they kick it away. A return coming from the 14. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll go with Williams. Not much happening there, just a short gain. From the 35, here's 2nd and 8. Pistol now for Prescott. That's down the field for Lamb. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
The Giants offense getting set to get back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. That is caught. It's Robinson. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Back to throw. Open man is Robinson. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. Now faking the give. Throw left side, that's Johnson. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. We'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got his man. That's Slayton. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Here's 1st down. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. They'll drop to throw. We'll swing this out wide to Tracy. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down. They'll look to throw yet again. Now a screen set up for Tracy. And he's into the end zone. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Short kick taken at the 17. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Williams. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Prescott now. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Prescott trying to get his guys to the line. Here's Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Now on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll let this go for Pickens. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. Throwing is Prescott. They'll try to hit him with a screen. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Now they get the timeout. Interesting situation. Do they kick it here or run the risk of getting in another play, possibly not getting it down in time? We'll see. Second down, 8 for the first down. They'll run here. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down. And we are set for a great finish. Timeout, 2 seconds remaining in the game. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to win the game. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before third down. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So it's a win for the Cowboys. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys as we say so long from Arlington.